Here's everyone. Welcome to Mystic Journeys. It's our Four Agreement Friday. Derek, Nerdy, how are you guys doing?
Yeah, doing pretty good for my computer being on the fritz, but I'm good. I'm good.
Sweet, sweet.
I made
Here we go.
it.
All right. Forget what page we're on.
You know what pages we're on? Let's see here. I had it marked. We are on page 87 at the very end of 87, I think. And then we're finishing this chapter.
All right. Whenever you are ready, sir.
All right. You want me to read it?
Yeah, if you want.
Cool. All right. So, when you honor these four agreements together, there is no way that you will live in hell. There is no way. If you are impeccable with your word, if you don't take anything personally, if you don't make assumptions, if you always do your best, then you're going to have a beautiful life. You are going to control your life 100%. The four agreements are a summary of the mastery of transformation, one of the masteries of the Toltec. You transform hell into heaven. The dream of the planet is transformed into your personal dream of heaven. The knowledge is there. It's just waiting for you to use it. The four agreements are there. You just need to adopt these agreements and respect their meaning and power. Just do your best to honor these agreements. You can make this agreement today. I choose to honor the four agreements. It's so simple and logical that even a child can understand them. But you must have a very strong will, to keep these agreements. Because wherever we go, we find that our path is full of obstacles. Everyone tries to sabotage our commitment to these new agreements, and everything around us is a setup for us to break them. The problem is all the other agreements that are a part of the dream of the planet. They are alive and they are very strong. That is why you need to be a great hunter, a great warrior, who can defend these four agreements with your life. Your happiness, your freedom, your entire way of living depends on it. The warrior's goal is to transcend this world, to escape from this hell, and never come back. As the Toltecs teach us, the reward is to transcend the human experience of suffering, to become the embodiment of God. That is the reward. We really need to use every bit of power we have to succeed in keeping these agreements. I didn't expect that I could do it at first. I have fallen many times, and I stood up and kept going. And I fell again, and I kept going. And I didn't feel sorry for myself. There was no way that I felt sorry for myself. I said, if I fall, I am strong enough. I'm intelligent enough. I can do it. I stood up and kept going. I fell, and I kept going, and each time it became easier and easier. Yet, in the beginning, it was so hard, so difficult. So if you fall, do not judge. Do not give your judge the satisfaction of turning you into a victim. No, be tough with yourself. Stand up and make the agreements again. Okay, I broke my agreement to be impeccable with my word. I will start all over again. I am going to keep the four agreements just for today. Today, I will be impeccable with my word. I will not take anything personally. I will not make any assumptions. And I am going to do my best. If you break an agreement, begin again tomorrow and again the next day. It will be difficult at first, but each day will become easier and easier until someday you will discover that you are ruling your life with the four agreements, and you will be surprised at the way your life has been transformed. You don't need to be religious or to go to church every day. Your love and self-respect are growing and growing. You can do it. If I did it, you can do it also. Do not be concerned about the future. Keep your attention on today and stay in the present moment. Just live one day at a time. Always do your best to keep these agreements, and soon it will be easy for you. Today is the beginning of a new dream. Which is the name of, like, in 2 chapters, it's like the new dream, heaven on earth. But, like, yeah, there's still more, even though we just finished. There's still 2 more chapters here I'd like to cover, and it's really, really important. They just started touching a little bit on being a warrior, a spiritual warrior in this one, and I really, really like that. I'm sure they touch on that some more, I think, about being a warrior. Don't give up. You guys have any thoughts on that?
We'll pull back up where we were.
I just think it's really, really good. The part about transforming hell into heaven. I love that part. That's what the agreements do.
Yep, I like how it finishes off on the Toltecs. That's where we started off at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then it starts back over. You have to just keep practicing, loop it back around. Just like they're saying, every time you fail, you got to keep going back up.
Yep. Just what's that Chumbawamba song? Just I get knocked down, but I get yeah. This is your cup of tea right here, HP. The Chumbawamba.
That
Yeah,
song?
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Isn't that how it
no.
is? It's Chumbawamba. So I get knocked down, but then I get up again.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
is. But yeah, that's not really my jam. But yeah, I know what you're
not
talking
that
about.
not that jam specifically. We're just talking about songs in general and
Yeah,
finding
yeah, for sure.
inspiration from them.
Yep.
But yeah, I love this. It's a great little section.
Yeah, I think that is the name of that song, or that band, rather.
I find that really, really relatable. You know, we're all in different parts of our journey too, on to becoming a better person. We're all
Yep.
better people than we were yesterday, and especially 2 years ago, or Pops had just having his 4th anniversary. Was it 4th? It's 4th.
5th. 5.
I'm a year later than you guys, I think, than most of the T crew. But yeah, 5 years he's been doing this, and I think he's only been getting more polished, and I've seen Pops improve over the years, and I'm a completely different person than I was when I first started hanging out with the T crew.
Yeah. I like the changes in my life that have come from the T crew. Absolutely.
And the 4 agreements, of course, but that's the thing that holds us, that kind of brings us all together.
Yeah.
It's kind of the thread that, as I say, is the thread that holds us all together, the cosmic mycelium.
Well said.
Say hi to a few people in the chat here. Let's see. I was kind of distracted with reading, so I'm going to scroll up. Just start typing away. If you guys want to talk while I'm typing, feel free. If you guys have anything to say. You guys got any fun stuff going on?
I'm
What do you
still
mean?
feeling cold. This has been brutal. Taking cold medicine every day. It's just wiped out my energy. It's getting better, but now I feel like a cool breeze or something hits my ears and it hurts. Like an ear infection or something. So taking aspirin and Advil to deal with that. It's really sucks.
Cheers, everyone in the chat. Thank you all for being here.
Yeah.
Oh, Magic David's here. Good. I haven't seen him for a few days. Missed him. Brother David. Yeah, I've got a big event on Sunday with Chris Vinci. I'm just really nervous about it. I've been really stressed. I've been prepping a lot. Been jumping all over town, just trying to get my ducks in a row, like always. Went to the Bureau of Land Management yesterday. I was unimpressed. I got a lot of handouts and pamphlets and brochures and stuff, but all they can really do for me there is file a mining claim. They didn't really have any answers about any of the specifics about anything. I got a nice pin. I got a nice little souvenir pin for checking out my office of the BLM. It's really cute. Random, I know, but that's all I got out of it. I just got a pin, and they basically told me, go talk to the field office. The field office will have the answers. And I'm like, okay, well, so now I need to reach out to the Royal Gorge field office to find out more answers about mining claims and stuff like that, because that's the field office that pretty much covers the entire Front Range when it comes to the BLM land. But I'm also realizing that when it comes to foraging and stuff like that, the BLM doesn't really offer me much. I'm looking more at the National Forest Service instead of the BLM. They manage the properties that I'm looking at, where I want to forage, and where I want to pull stuff out of the woods and make products out of it. And they're the ones that give me those permits. So I'm still chasing and trying to figure out who gives me the permits, who do I pay, and also I've been chasing, trying to figure out how do I become a state licensed mushroom expert in the state of Colorado. And I just went to I went like the local office that's supposed to be able to handle these sort of things. I went directly there the same day I went to the BLM yesterday, and I walk in and the security guard's like, "Hey, can I help you?" And I basically just explained, like, "Yeah, I'm just wanting to become a state licensed forager." And she's like, "Oh, you want to go out the front? You want to go back out those front doors, and go ahead and follow that sign that says mail room." I'm like, "You mail room? What do you mean?" It sounds like she's like trying to pull a joke on me or something. I'm like, "No." She's like, "No, she's being dead serious. Just go out those and follow the signs and go to the mail room and just push on the doors and someone will help you there." And I literally walked into a mail room of like a government building, and they're like, "Hey, can I help you?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Repeat my request. I'm like, "I'm looking to get my state license thing." She's like, "Oh, well, we don't handle that here anymore." But and then they send me off. She writes down this other division of the same department. They handle it now, and I'm like, "So they're not here?" It's like, "Oh, yeah, they're here, but we process things differently now because of the way things are now." I'm like, I don't know what any of that means, but I'm so confused. I just want to get licensed. I just want to do things legally. I want to, and I also want to add to my credentials as well. I want to be able to sell mushrooms to the restaurants when I find them, or in my own products.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a whirlwind these last few days, and I'm working on making these new handouts and stuff for the Fungi Film Festival. It's the 2025 Fungi Film Festival. I know it's 2026, but this is the films that came out last year, and they're doing a film festival in the springs. So I have a table there, and I'm trying to get things more, iNaturalist focused. So to get people more involved in helping us discover the dark taxa, the stuff that we don't know enough about that we need DNA sequences on and stuff like that. I discovered quite a bit last summer. I'm like, I know where a lot of these described mushrooms are, just because I was out there and I've submitted them for DNA, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. It's banana russula. No one's really described it yet, and it's just one of those undescribed species. But we have kind of a common name, but we haven't really gone deeper yet. But anyway, I'm just nerding out about mushrooms now. How you guys doing? You guys I'm over talking. How you doing, HB?
Ronnie, Laura, Kim, Mario, David. Cheers, everyone. Thank you all for being here. Pops, Hendrix. Thank you all for being here.
Yeah. You see Pops? Oh, hey, Pops. What's up, buddy?
Happy anniversary, Pops.
Yeah. Happy anniversary, Pops. Good call. Maybe you can tell us. Is it 4 years or is it 5 years, Pops? I thought it was 4 years, but I guess it might be 5. That's a big good milestone. 5 years. I thought it was 4. Oreo, yeah.
What happened?
Oh, I'm just saying hi to everybody. What's up, Oreo?
Oh.
Just trying to get caught up. I'm eating my Smarties today. Just chilling on this Friday night.
Smarties. Right.
I heard they were invented by a guy, and they were named by the guy that invented them because he wanted to encourage people to further their education. So Smarties, but let's be real. This is sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar. Made the kids happy.
And they call them they don't call them Smarties in Canada because they have another candy called Smarties that's like a chocolate-based one. So in Canada, they call them Rockets. Smarties are Rockets. Have either of you tried the sour Smarties?
I don't think so.
No. They're just like regular Smarties, just sour. Pretty good.
having calls for leave.
Mm. Satisfied that sweet tooth, eh?
It worked pretty good. Like I feel like my throat's getting a lot better. It's kind of down here now, like the soreness. You know,
Yeah, that's just gonna get better or get worse before it gets better.
So David says they have Smarties too, but they're like M&Ms, but different. Exactly. So in Canada, the Smarties that you're talking about, David, they're not like this. These are little dextrose pellets. They're like little tablets, but they're not chocolate at all. But Smarties in the other countries, it's more like an M&M.
Yeah. Yeah, you can buy a box of like different candies with it in it.
craft dinner.
Like that. I know David doesn't have context. Just a little roll. They're probably called rockets in your country. So how's everybody doing tonight? It's Friday. It's supposed to be a fun night.
So, yeah, I probably could play some video games in a little bit.
Nice. Good to get some games in. It's Friday. Why not?
Yep.
What do you got planned? What kind of games?
High on Life.
Nice.
The second one came out, so I'm gonna play the first one again before I play the second one.
I didn't know they had come up with the second one.
It fucking looks pretty cool, so hopefully I'll get it with the Game Pass next time I re-up.
Sweet. Is that a Justin? What's his name?
Yeah, it was before, but I don't know if it is now
Justin
because of all
Roiland?
that freaking bullshit that happened before. Drama.
Yeah. Okay. I heard that. I think he got a lot of that stuff that he was going through was it's gone or something.
Yeah, of course. Just Me Too stuff.
Mm. Yeah, I might play some Minecraft tonight. I'm definitely planning on taking a nice good dose of some sacrament.
Cool.
It's been a few too many moons.
Shit, person.
So definitely, I think it's a good night for it. I just need that reset. Scrub my brain. It looks like HB is probably having camera problems.
Oh yeah. Internet.
Yeah. I think I hear him coming back. Oh, No Danger just joined. I'll update his name when it pops up.
I don't think any of us could say enough nice things about tea, what it's done for us. So
Yeah.
light, such a light.
The Tea Crew has really, really improved my life as a whole.
Yeah.
I can't be thankful enough. 5 years of improving people's lives, Pops.
Yeah.
Man.
I know I have to. I'm just gonna go lay down, and I'll probably put on, one of the reruns. One of the older episodes.
What's the old Spider-Man tech video, right?
Not that far back, but
For old time's sake.
Yeah, those are fun to watch through the wealth of knowledge we're growing.
But
I still make mistakes.
Yeah.
And good refreshers to have on there with the book. And I remember one day at tea, I said, "Oh yeah, growing mushrooms in 4 easy steps," and then Pop's like, "Oh, there 10." I was like, "No wonder I've been damn." But I was just thinking of the 4 agreements, But yeah, growing mushrooms in 10 easy steps. 4. I don't think anybody can get it down to 4 steps.
I feel that, Kim. She said they had planned on doing that too, but tours and keep getting in the way. Things keep happening. You can't just don't stop. You got to make time. Got to make time. Yeah, Pops started a tsunami. I'll tell you what. Started with that ripple.
That's
I
all it
think I have a.
shows you. You get an idea, you get out there with it, and you change lives. You know,
I have a Pop Shrooms quote in the front of my Four Agreements book. It says, "We really do not know who we are impacting and how. Make your ripple." Yeah, it's a good place for it at the beginning of my book. I also have a QR code that goes to like one of his original websites. It's gone now. Its age is long gone. You know, I don't know how many websites he went through over the years, but man, he kept getting back up, just like that last chapter was talking about. Keep doing his best and kept getting back up.
they're getting them
Yep.
bands, IG, and then just that's it. And then making another one, and you know,
Yep.
not taking it personal. Like we're still on our first page. We haven't lost any pages.
Yeah.
We're really blessed there. But
Knock on
Yeah.
wood.
not take it personally. Yeah. You know, you did it.
Hmm. Yeah, Magic David. It's not following that makes us. It's what we do after. Exactly. Wise.
Yep.
Wise beyond his years. David is.
Hell yeah.
That's why he's a wizard. Hmm. So who do you guys think we should have on Monday? You guys want to have somebody on the show for Women's Day, or like the day after, I guess, because the true day is on Sunday. What do you think, HB?
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea.
Do you have anybody in mind that you would prefer?
Not really, no.
Okay. I guess Oreo's still too
Yeah.
shy.
Whoever wants to come up.
Yeah. If we have some volunteers tonight, anybody wants to, any women that wants to hop on the show on Monday, we'd love to have you. Right now we've got Laura, Kim, Oreo in the chat. Who else? I don't think
Kim
there's-
isn't shy. I seen her. She saved my butt on the T Live that day.
Who did?
Kim.
Oh yeah, Kim's been on Pop's show several times. She's a good co-host.
Yeah. But at Mush Fest, I was kind of emotional, I think, or whatever, and just wasn't doing well. And Kim, she took over and made it awesome.
Kim's got some experience. She might be a good pick.
Everybody enjoyed Laura being on the show that night.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
Laura did a good job.
So it's up to
Oreo.
you or anyone else to say, yeah, I'll get on there.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah, Kim says she can do Monday. We definitely, we could have a full house. Who cares? We can do what we want.
There's
We
a
just-
rule.
yeah, we make the rules around here. But I don't know. It'd be nice to, some women that are doing some stuff. Who's making impacts on their local communities? Who's showing up? Kim does a lot behind the scenes. I know she doesn't get enough credit sometimes, but she really, really does a lot behind the scenes. She really, really has helped support me over the years a lot with her mushrooms. Her and Mike grow a lot of mushrooms for me, and I give them away back to the community, and they don't get enough credit for that. And Mushfest is on her property. That's huge. Kim's been hosting Mushfest since the beginning. They were one of the reasons they kind of put, like, Pops obviously was one of my original inspirations, but Mike and Kim, when I first met them, they really, really pushed me, and they kind of got me to do those first few local meetups that eventually turned into the Colorado Micro League. It's one of the reasons why I picked her to be on my board of directors, because she was such an integral part of my growth. Yep, can't get enough of you guys. It's good people. We all, I still struggle with the 4 agreements on a regular basis. Every day's, shit's hard, but I'm here for it. I'm here to make the world a better place, whatever it takes.
Yes, sir.
I gave
One
away,
day at a time.
I gave away a copy of the 4 agreements. I think Sunday, or maybe Wednesday. Here, I think it might have been Sunday. Sunday, yeah, it was Sunday.
I'll go to that out there because it's a good one.
Talking to someone and said he liked to read and he was having some difficulties and stuff. It's like, I got a book for you. So I carry one in the vehicle with me. So if I bump into someone that needs one, I'm like, here you go.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
So you should be able to read that in a week.
Yeah,
it's like, okay, I'm not going to move your level of reading or anything, but if you don't like it, give it back to me. If you know anyone else who will help, pass it on.
Yeah, exactly. We read it slow because I want to digest it slow so that people can actually understand it. And
Yeah.
for us to sit slowly, I think is a good way to do that, because if you just overwhelm them with just reading a whole chapter and an entire episode, I think people lose interest pretty quick.
Yeah.
I
broke it down for him real quick, be impeccable with your word,
Sure.
Kind of told him, I said, I think this could help you, I mean, it's helped
But
me a lot.
it's
Good
a
book.
really fast and easy digest.
Yeah.
If you just sit down and you're actually into it, it's really, really hard to learn new things if you're not really into it. Yeah, with the journal, as Oreo says, it's a great. Oh, Oreo says she gave away a copy a week ago with a journal. That is freaking awesome. That's how you do good form.
Yeah, very cool.
But yeah, I'm just really proud of the T Crew and how far we've come.
Nerdy, did you get your set, your wax melts, your scents?
Not that I'm aware of.
I mailed some to HB. I mailed them all over.
I haven't checked my mail, I think, for since Monday. Maybe it's just sitting in my mailbox.
Oh, okay.
I'm ADD galore. I should go check my mail tonight, and I will let you know. It'd take too long for me to go to the mailbox now and check, but I'm sure if you sent something, I'm sure it's just sitting in my mailbox. I just didn't know something was coming. It's usually just junk mail.
I didn't know if the post office delivered to everybody or not, because that was a kind of experiment for me. It was a little black bag pouch, with those in there. And just I was just trying to cheap out and see if they would go for it, because I used the scale and made sure it was right. I mean, it was added now. It was 28 grams. So
Mm.
I think I had to wait for the spit to dry when I licked the envelope for them to weigh 28 grams. Like that was really on the line, but
I
I
think we
wasn't
got
able to get a note in there or anything explaining what they were. I just kind of hoped that whoever's seen the show would know that they were wax melts and not dabs or soap or uh, you know anything else, candies or anything. If that was a little irresponsible of me. So I apologize to anyone that got them and didn't know.
so it looks like we have Laura Devine volunteering for Monday too.
Awesome, very awesome. And they're definitely not dabs.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, HB, did you guys get snow where you're at today?
Yeah,
Man,
like
it
probably 5 inches or so.
was crazy today. It just kept going.
It's like 80 here today.
Mm.
Wow. But I
It was
think it's
practically a full-blown blizzard where I'm at. It's just snow everywhere. Surprised they didn't call a snow day.
wow.
It just won't stick around because it's so warm already. It'll melt quick. Yeah, random storm out of nowhere. A couple days ago, there was a guy works at my local Dollar Tree. He was like, "Yeah, we're supposed to have like a couple feet of snow in a couple days." I'm like, "I'll believe it when I see it, bro. We'll see." But not a couple feet, but I was surprised at how much it snowed. It was crazy, especially with all that good weather we've been having.
I don't miss the snow.
Sam says, "Much appreciated, Derek. I did think it was a treat until I nibbled it." Oh, it's great.
Well, Sam, I hope you win one of Nerdy's can giveaways, and then you'll get a treat that you can nibble on. So,
You're right. Maybe
because
we'll
I
have
wouldn't
to.
recommend them wax things.
No, do not eat wax. And Herbie said he might be available at some point tonight because we've only got a few another like 15 minutes probably.
So if Herbie was wanting to be on the show, I imagine he would be in the chat. So we
Yeah,
could give. So if he's not in the chat, then
okay,
he must have had something else going on.
fair.
I ain't seen him. I haven't been really paying attention though.
Monday's going to be a good show. Can't wait to hear what Kim's been up to. I haven't talked to her in a little while. Physics stuff, probably. Things that doctors do, just doctor stuff. Professor things. Shooting spitwads and from the back row of Pops' show.
Laura, I did send you something, so if that's what the post office is holding, just let them hold it, because that's not $8. That's ridiculous. I could send it with a pirate ship, like I was saying. I mean, it was only an ounce. For $8, I could send you an actual candle. I was just thinking that they would let it
Oh,
fly.
I just haven't looked in my mailbox.
No, but Laura said in the chat, she's asking if anyone sent her something because the post office is holding something for $8.
Oh, whoa, $8.
That's ridiculous.
So that must have been you then. Yeah, you're admitting to send your package.
Yeah, but like I said, it was just a business class envelope with one of them little black things in there with 3 melts in it. So if anyone gets a notice from the post office saying they want $8, they can get bent. I wouldn't pay them. It ain't
Okay,
worth it. Sorry.
it's not worth $8. Okay,
Yeah, sorry. I was just trying to get them to you for the
just a
forever.
nice gesture.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I saw that video you shot out in nature, HB. I really, really liked how that turned out.
Yeah, that was cool.
Sweet. Appreciate you guys.
I was able to put that on Facebook, but I wasn't able to put it on IG. I don't know if there's a video conversion or something like that
Probably
maybe.
whenever you upload to Discord.
Yeah, because I
Yeah, I'll
just
just have to
Discord.
send it straight up. I can send it on Instagram. It's on this phone, then so I'll just swap it over.
All right.
I'll try it that way. If not, I'll have to get a
Or
couple
you could
days of
just
Nitro.
text me in a message, like a text message. We could just text it to me, and I'll see if I can put it up that way.
That's true too. I might could do it that way.
I'm such a cheapskate and have such a like crappy phone plan, and I'm just like, you can do that?
I'm amazed we still have phone plans, honestly. Like
Mhm.
I think it is so so like remember we used to have to go to the grocery store and we'd buy one of them discs for $10 or $15 to get the internet for the 30 days.
Oh yes.
Well was on, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You had to pay to get online. And now it seems like the same thing with cell phones. I understand there's cost maintaining towers and everything, but I think at some point there's going to come a time where, the phones are going to be free. There isn't going to be a phone plan, just like uh, you don't have to pay an internet service when you buy a laptop. You know what I mean? You have
Right.
Wi-Fi access. That's it. And a lot of places give that for free. And I think the same thing's going to happen with the cell signals.
Or yeah, I think you're onto something. Or we're just gonna have a bunch of generic phones anybody can put any phone service chip into. You can just say iPhone is gonna be universal, can take Verizon.
Yeah, just like on Star
Oh,
Trek.
Right. I like
Well, yeah,
that.
my phone is
Star
I
Trek.
got one of these Google Pixels and it's unlocked. I can put whatever SIM in there, but I don't think
Nice.
it has a SIM anymore. I think it's like whatever they call it, the eSIM or something, where
They're
it's just
built in.
yeah,
It's like a code, like
yeah,
encryption.
yeah. I just think we're really behind on that, like because having phone service, I don't think should be like a privilege. You know, um,
You think our tax dollars should pay for it, and everybody should just have free internet and free phones?
not our tax dollars necessarily, but I mean these corporations and stuff. I mean,
Hmm?
could absolutely provide it. You know,
Yeah, especially
there
for the
are
amount that they're
tax
raking in.
dollars providing free internet to everyone. I mean, we just have these computers. I mean, yeah, I have to pay Spectrum for my internet at my house, but I could go down to like the Burger King parking lot or the Planet Fitness and jump on their Wi-Fi and use it for free.
I
Get
think
online for free.
I think some companies have experimented with this, with citywide Wi-Fi type stuff.
Yep.
I don't remember who, but I've heard about this.
I think it should be
Yeah, they're just paying them taxes or whatever.
Mhm.
because it could be locking lower income people out of being able to apply for jobs because you can't just go knocking on doors and apply for a job these days because they're going to tell you you need to apply online.
Go to the website. Yep.
You know, and just to have that access available to everyone, I think it's uh, kind of important.
That's true, Kim. Would be better than some of the things that our tax dollars currently pay for. Not to get political or anything, but seriously, dude, I was at the BLM office the other day. So it's in a part of this federal complex. In order to go in to the public room, they had to check my ID. I had to walk through like a gate with like multiple armed guards. And then they were friendly guys, don't get me wrong. But like there were more security guards and guards than actual people working in the building at the BLM. And there was one lady working behind the desk, and she had a security guard sitting right next to her. And I'm like, how many security guards does this place need just for one lady to be able to submit a form that I hand her? It's kind of absurd. The amount of resources they spend on such simple things that should be digitized by now. But yeah, I don't know. And then also the State Department of Health and Environment, and they were I was like, really? You're sending me to the mail room? Like, what is going on here? Who's gonna give me my license when it's time if they're sending me to the mail room? It's the mailman. The mailman's gonna sign my documents. I don't know.
Well, I guess got like 15-ish minutes or so. Unless you're trying to wrap it early.
Whatever's
I
clever.
just like a 3-minute countdown or whatever.
I'm getting all controversial over here.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring up tax money or
No, we're good. Nobody likes taxes.
no. I told you I made the mistake of thinking my LLC I could have $1,500 a month allowance. You know, it's $1,500 per year.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Right. So that was
Yeah. You're kind of quiet today, HB. Kim's asking if you're doing okay.
Yep, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. Appreciate your sentiment though.
Oh, might as well show off one of Chris's shirts. You got the most dope mycology apparel. Yeah. Gotta represent. Go, Chris.
Yes, sir.
Got this one during
Yes,
the grand
back on the
opening.
podcast. Last time he was on, it was a really nice podcast we did.
I agree. We need him on here
Or
more.
more mycology people like him, anyway.
Yes. And I'm getting connected with some of the more of those people on Sunday at the film festival. We'll see who all I can recruit to come on the show.
Cool.
We got some I'm gonna be bumping elbows with some pretty cool people in the near future this summer. Chris is working on getting a grant, and I'm a part of that proposal, so I'll be getting paid along with some of these other fancy mycologists. We'll see. I don't want to don't want to get ahead of myself on that. But yeah, so I'm helping him with his t-shirt designs. I didn't help him with this one, but there's going to be some coming out that I designed.
Right.
And I'll be helping him get his website up and running here soon too. It's just I'm juggling so much. I'm having a hard time keeping up with everything. I'm telling people I'm going to help with. Too much, not enough butter on too much toast.
Yep, that's what I always say.
I think it was a Samwise Gamgee thing. Right. Yeah. So the Fungi Film Festival. Sorry, what's that, D?
I was thinking that would feel good in my throat. Some toast with cinnamon sugar.
Maybe some honey.
Maybe not. Skip that shit and just have the milk.
The best get sort of scratch the inside of your throat, you're saying?
Yeah.
Get some scratchy toast in there.
Yeah.
Hey, Wazzy, what's up, buddy? Glad Waz is here.
Cheers, Wazzy.
Too many irons on the fire. Exactly.
I'll send him a couple honeys. One of them busted open, so I'm gonna try to send him another one, a couple other ones.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately. There's a farm down the street from me. And they sell raw milk.
Legally? That's interesting.
It's not for human consumption.
Okay, for your cats, I get you. I understand.
Just like my antibiotics, they're not for people.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah.
Those Limanitas that I sell you are for decorative purposes only. They are not for consumption.
Yeah.
It's a smudge. You're supposed to smudge your room with it, or I don't know. There's lots of things you can do with mushrooms, even without consuming them. Just spiritually.
Oh, I don't think you'd want to burn mushrooms. That fungi.
You can, yeah. There's some mushrooms you can burn. There's the tinder conch. They would use it to take embers for very, very, very long distances because it burns so slowly. Just one moment. A little show and tell moment. So here's a type of tinder conch. This one I pulled off of an aspen. You can see the bottom of it looks, kind of like it's charred, but it's not. That's just the color of it. I just yanked it off the side of a tree. But yeah, there's just a big old conch. But this stuff, I'm sure you could use it as a smudge, and they've used other mushrooms as smudges and stuff too. But yeah, tinder conch, you can light the inside here, and it will hold an ember for days.
Oh wow!
Yeah, especially if you put it like in a nice enclosed container. This is one of the mushrooms that they found on Utsi, the that thousands of year old Iceman mummy. So they found some mushrooms that are closely related to this.
I think his name is Utsi, but maybe you're right.
I think you might be right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mispronounced.
I think you're right. Or sorry, I think I'm right because I think his name is Utz. Like his name's like yeah, but you're.
I like that. Yeah.
Little Uzi.
Basically, he died. He fucking got killed, and they weren't really exactly sure what happened to him. But he was like a medicine man. He got killed in the Alps.
Mm-hmm.
They found his body from 1,600 years ago or something like that.
The story always fascinated me throughout my entire life because they discovered him when I was little.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a little guy.
I remember whenever I first started getting into this kind of stuff, I was like history and Discovery Channel and all that kind of stuff. That's when I really started diving. Let me look and see how old he was.
They did. Apparently, they made some new discoveries about his tattoos and how they actually did it. They had a lot of speculations early on, but they recently
There's a whole documentary on it. It's worth watching, especially this weekend if you guys have time. Fucking stay up late one night and watch that shit.
I haven't watched it yet. I will. That's a good suggestion. Thank you.
It's fucking badass. It goes into all that and about how he might have died and where he came from because of the herbs he had in his pocket and shit like that. Mm-hmm. And he actually had fire-started mushrooms. And so he was a shaman. So he had like medicinal herbs. And that's probably why he got killed. Because he had something valuable that either that or he was stealing something. That's like their speculation. He was like stealing something to try to heal someone or self, or that they were just trying to kill him because of what he had on him.
Right. But he was essentially assassinated while he was traveling.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah. So either he was at fault for doing something bad or, yeah.
He was trying to steal a sandal.
Yep. Yeah. Do not eat wax. Yeah.
It's a 5,300-year-old, so it's way older than I was even claiming. Neolithic mummy discovered in 1991, just like you're claiming. And the Indian Australian Alps, dying around age 45 from a violent arrow wound. It's pronounced O-T-Z-I, but with O with the 2 dots over the top. I'm not sure.
So Utsi?
Yeah, I believe so. How we were pronouncing it a minute ago. It's like a U, but it's an O. Yeah.
Is it no T? Just Uzi?
It's O-T-Z-I-E or O-T-Z-I.
Utsi.
Yeah.
I like that name.
Yeah, check that shit out, you guys. It's fucking it'll blow your mind. People fucking 500 or 5,300 years ago that lived really advanced for what we think they do. They'd already figured out nature, like how to carry mushrooms as fire tools and shit.
Mm-hmm. Love that
stuff. Say, Derek?
He set off on a mystic journey and never came back.
Oh.
Or like I said, he was a thief and he got killed for being a fucking sticky-handed bastard. Who knows? Who knows, man? It's interesting to think about, though. I like to think that he was like the good guy and he got fucking taken. I don't know why I like to think that. Like I don't know why that fits my mind better, but
I've always thought that too. I think he was a good guy. You know, just is in the wrong place at the wrong time. Is the way I saw it.
Probably. Like, what the fuck are you doing on my land type shit?
Mhm.
5,000 years ago.
Probably the farmer
Yep.
stuff.
I mean, it could be some Robin Hood ass shit though. Like if you knew those people weren't good intentions and they had something that he needed to be able to like survive or help his family, maybe he was just going to get it.
Right.
Like whatever medicine or herb or whatever, who knows, man? I have no idea. But he was full of it. He had like all sorts of stuff. I forget the things that they found in his pocket. But you guys should just look it up. It's pretty cool. Like the whole documentary, I forget the name of it, but you could watch it on YouTube. It's fucking badass. It talks about like everything about it, the tattoos you were talking about and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's crazy to think that 5,000 years ago they had tattoos, but they sure did.
Yeah.
They're symbolic of like their religion or
How
whatever.
much taken from them? You know what I mean? Like if they found him with those items all these years later, what
Well,
did
this is
he have
this,
that he was
yeah.
plundered?
That's the whole fucking like thought. If you're trying to like be a investigator in a crime scene, that's the whole thought. It's like maybe this guy had fucking money on him or something, right? Or the equivalent.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that shit.
What
Or
wasn't
a
there?
weapon, or yeah, exactly. If all that shit was on him, you can only imagine.
Yeah.
The life saving thing that they needed. They were just willing to kill somebody to get it. Like an herb or who knows, man. And this is what they were even capable of 5,000 years ago. A lot of that shit we don't know what they were incapable of doing or having.
Boz says it would more than likely be what he did not have that he was killed for.
I would agree. He was found with a copper-bladed axe, indicating high status, a flint dagger, a bow, a sophisticated fur leather coating. So if he had all that on him,
Right.
or what did he mean to somebody that they were just like, "Fuck you and your shit, bitch"? Like I'm just gonna leave you out here to die in the cold. Who knows, man? It's crazy to think about. We'll never know the real story.
He
Like,
probably
I mean,
had some-
shit, if a crime happens today, you'll never know the real story. And we have cameras everywhere, so
Yeah.
fucking no way you'd be able to know back then what happened. Trying to piece together the puzzles. But they did know, like, because of his diet, what he had in his guts and shit like that, he, like, died in a totally different, warmer region than he did. Or, sorry, he ate that food in a warm region than he died in. So just within the span of, however long you can digest food, 16 to 24 hours or something like that, he had already died in a totally different area.
Right.
Yeah. Just because of the contents of his gut were like grass and stuff like that, stuff you can't find in the high alpines and snow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pretty cool shit. Guys, check it out.
Yeah.
Utsi, I guess. Yeah, Utsi. I think it was pronounced right. Pretty sure, from what I remember.
That's your rabbit hole for the weekend.
Yes.
Yeah, for real, 100%. Yeah, fucking stay up, smoking a joint, and fucking watch that shit. It's crazy.
Love
That's what I used to do whenever I was younger. It blew my mind. Like, whoa, dude, man. I'll still do that shit, honestly. Yeah.
I love that kind of stuff.
Like, I don't know everything about anything, but I know a little bit about everything. That kind of shit.
Yep.
Especially that kind of instance. Like, I don't know everything about it, but I do know a lot. Because I remember that shit fascinated the fuck out of me when I was little. Because we heard about it in school, actually. We read about it in a textbook. And then came home and I fucking started doing a bunch of research on it. I was so fascinated to think about, like, how, like, the legacy that you leave 5,000 years, somebody finds your ass dead on a mountain. And you're just, like, one of a million people during that lifetime. And they find your body and they try to figure out your story. Makes you think about, like, how you leave your legacy behind. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But anyway, that one would want to die with a bunch of herbs in my pocket. Bunch of, like, you had a bottle of tincture and, yeah.
What's your back, HB?
Yeah, they would probably take the shrooms and shit off me for sure, though,
Yeah.
no doubt. This guy got shrooms, what? Fucking taking this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you can keep the fire starting mushrooms. They don't need those. Those aren't the good
Fuck
ones.
that. We got that shit.
Well, who
We
needs
survived
this
out here
con-
too, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different world, dude.
That was a great comedy show that you had shared Wednesday night, HB. That was funny.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, that shit was really good. I've been thinking about that. It was like fucking chef's kiss, dude. Perfect, honestly. It couldn't have got much better.
Yeah.
It was spot on.
There's part 2 coming out. That's only the first part. So there's a part 2 of that one, and then there's another one coming out as well. I'm not sure what that's about. Say again.
What was the guy's name?
I'm Shane Moss. M-A-U-S-S is how you spell his last name. Shane Moss. Fucking hilarious. You guys should go check his comedy skit out on YouTube. We watched it for movie night Monday. Really badass. It's like 50 minutes long, 51 minutes long, or something like that. It's all about psychedelics. It's so well put together. It's so well thought out, and I feel like he leaves no stone unturned. Honestly, and it's just the first half that we've watched, so it's really nice. Give you guys something else to do if you don't want to go look at history stuff.
I love what
It's
Tim
fucking hilarious. Laugh my ass off.
says. Carry good things in your pocket. It could be your legacy.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're carrying crack in your fucking pocket, they're gonna find you fucking 2246, and they're like, yo, what the fuck is this guy doing, yo? Fucking tweaking. It's crazy. You know, a bottle of Jack Daniels, it's still good.
Sam P says, always thought I read he was carrying chaga, but it says 2 other birch growing species. And he said, I think chaga can be used as tinder as well.
Correct.
I
don't know about that, but I do know that he was carrying, it wasn't chaga that he was carrying. But I didn't remember they were birch species.
It's a nice woody one. But I think it's got a lot more sap and resin in it than most mushrooms. Chaga. Do you know if an aspen is kind of in the birch family? It would make sense. It has a lot of similarities.
No, I don't know, but
it would be different.
Yeah, it would make sense that it would be more in like a cypress or cedar or something like that, fir family. Well, the first family is not, so.
These ones were found on aspen.
Look it up and see. It's a great question. I'm not familiar with out here out west, man.
I know chaga grows on birch. I've never found it in the wild. It's one of those goals. Everybody wants to find chaga.
I mean, you would think it looks like birch because of how it looks, but
yeah,
that's not always its sign.
Because it's a very papery tree, is what I'm thinking.
Poplars and cottonwoods.
Yeah, cottonwood's got a very similar leaf to a.
Yeah. So yeah, the bark's not always a great way to tell. They're not closely related to birch trees, despite the similar bark appearances. But like you were mentioning, the leaves are a great way to tell. They had a bunch of cottonwoods out in Kansas, poplars and cottonwoods. So that makes sense. They're related to that.
A lot of box elder, lots of cottonwood everywhere. I see a lot of cottonwood out
here. Is that what I'm seeing out here? It's not birch trees. It's these trees right here.
It's probably aspen.
Yeah, it's probably these because it grows together like these do.
You're in
I was thinking about myself.
Area.
Yeah. Because I was thinking to myself, well, there's no way birch trees grow that close together and everywhere like that.
Yeah.
Not usually. Like pine trees.
The same tree. They're all connected by the roots.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So if you see little patches, that's why like around autumn, you see patches of color because it's all, and they all change at the same time. It's because it's all the same tree.
Fucking neat. Pretty cool.
People, we have legendary autumns in Colorado.
They figured out the biggest organism is a tree like that. It's not that mushroom that they were talking about. The largest organism, as far as like mass or land mass is considered, it's that mushroom. But as far as weight mass, it's a collection of trees. I'm not sure if they're aspen trees or not, but
that's cool.
Yeah, I'm sure you could find it. I'll look it up real fast. Yep, it is the Pando aspen clone. So yeah, it would make complete sense. You said that, and I was thinking that. I'm like, yeah, it's the largest in Utah's, not far from here. Utah's Fish Lake National Forest. It's the world's largest, heaviest, and most dense tree colony or colonial organism, and it consists of roughly 4,700 genetically identical quaking aspen trees connected by a single mass underground root system spanning over 106 acres. Weighs approximately 6,000 tons.
That's cool.
Fucking crazy. About 100 acres. I mean, that's not a stupid amount of land, but that's a fucking big, huge amount of land.
That's a lot.
Yeah. for trees to be connected and be all of the exact same tree genetically, clones of each other, essentially, connecting to an underground root
Oh.
system. They actually had a diagram of how the root system looked underground too.
Rodney
I guess
says,
LiDAR or
"I have a
something.
friend who just found out he has cancer, and I've got to get some turkey tail, which I've found tons around here. Need to make him some tincture or something so it can help. Not to be a downer, but it's hitting me hard finding out. Just want to help. Yeah,
Throw the
100%.
kitchen sink at that motherfucker, dude.
If you find some turkey tail, there's a lot of lookalikes. So why don't you go ahead and send me a picture of the underside of the mushrooms when you find it, so that I can confirm that you have what you think you have. And I'm happy to help. This is why I do what I do. I want to help people.
In this area,
Yep, and there are tons of herbs, tons of mushrooms. Throw the whole kitchen sink at that shit. It's the whole reason of doing natural is you can't overdose on it. Can't overdose on a rosemary tree. Drink as much of that shit as you can put in your body.
Turkey tail is a good one. Lion's mane also has a lot of anti-cancer. All mushrooms have a lot of the polysaccharides that are all anti-cancer. They all help. But lion's mane's got a lot of research on cancer. It's really beneficial, but especially turkey tail because Paul Stamets' mother. Everybody knows turkey tail with cancer.
Yeah.
Kendrick's gotta make Roots Underground my reggae spinoff.
Roots Underground would be a good riff. HB says.
Yeah, do a reggae spinoff band called Roots Underground.
I've never heard of them.
I like reggae music. I would play in a reggae band. No shit, I really would. Would be something right up my alley. Like some of my favorite bands, Slightly Stupid and Dirty Heads and shit like that. Reggae bands.
Are you doing a show tomorrow, or are you just switching over to Thursdays? You doing both?
Yeah, I'm doing both days.
Okay, sweet.
Unless we need a schedule change, just let me know, and I can flex it, whatever, however. But the only thing I've done now is I just switched it to nighttime, so it's at 9
Fill the
p.m.
time.
EST
Fill the
both
time,
ways. And I don't know. The Allman Brothers is my next band I'm covering. Be the Allman
HB
Brothers.
did Prof yesterday. It was a pretty good show. I feel kind
Yeah,
of
that
like
was pretty good.
I feel like who was Sam Elliott in The Big Lebowski. It's like, you know,
Boy.
dude, I like your style, dude, but you gotta swear so much. What the fuck you talking about, man?
I kind of felt like, not that I had to, but it was just being more myself, because that's how Prof is. He's like such a dirty mouth motherfucker, and he just talks how he's genuine. So I was like, I was like, Prof would want me to be myself. Like he would want me to show up and like represent myself the true way, right?
And
I was just making this point to a friend yesterday. I want to be clear. Not that whenever I come on here that you're getting a fake version of me. It's totally the real version of me. What you hear me say, if you know me in the show, you know this is me outside the show. But whenever I come here, I have an image to uphold. As far as like, if I'm the one telling you guys about the 4 agreements, I at least have to practice the 4 agreements wherever I'm at this hour-long period that I'm on the show. Or else, I could get off and then fucking being unimpeccable with my word, or that's my deal whenever I get off. But for me to like spit words that are unimpeccable or things that are taken personally and stuff like that, that's not really great. That's not what I'm trying to convey to people. So yeah,
I get you, man.
Whatever and then that's what I want to show to people is that whenever you go see me on Riffing with HB, you get a fucking laid back, chilled HB. You're like, hey, you guys gotta listen to this band, man. I get passionate about talking about shit that I fucking love. So
I wasn't there when you were live, but I listened right after.
And I think I'm dude, it's Prof, that same guy I'm talking about, has a fucking great song in that, or quote in his song that talks about, if you think I shouldn't do this, and you're preaching to the choir. Like I'm me, dude. Fucking you don't think that I don't know I have a dirty mouth and I shouldn't wash my mouth. But yeah, I do think about that as I'm like performing my show. I'm like, yeah, fucking I'm just trying to be more myself in the Riffing with HB as opposed to being on Mystics, where I try to like wash my mouth a little bit more.
That line comes from one of my favorite songs of his, was Gasoline.
Yeah, 100%. Exactly right. One of my favorite songs. You should check that out. You guys
you
check out his album.
And I'm like, dude, this guy is good. I like this. This is
fucking right, because he's got that soulful kind of, and he talks about real stuff, like real pain, and like Tombstones, dude. Talks about his dog dying. I remember I was going through a tough time when I was listening to Prof for the first time, so his songs were speaking to me because he was living them. Like he was actually like going through those times and being real about it. Where so much rap is like just fake, just people just talking. Anybody can say anything about their gold chains and the girls they got, their cars, and this guy's actually living the stuff he's talking about.
Well,
You guys go check him out. Check out the album Horse by Prof. He has tons of songs, so just go check him out on YouTube.
I think it's about time for me to take the sacrament.
Cool deal. Cheers, everyone. I want y'all to have a great night, and we will see y'all tomorrow for riffing. And
Happy Friday.
Correct. Cheers, everyone. Y'all have a great night. Bye.
Thanks,
yeah.
y'all. Have
Cool.
a great weekend.
Love y'all.